Good morning to you viewers, this is the Colonel speaking to you live from the Grange for British Imperial YouTube Broadcasting, and this is my second video about the Wilson horn conversion. Now, the first video received a lot of very favourable comments, thank you very much indeed for those, but one that wasn't so favourable. The former owner, the leading collector, says it's sour grapes, but I said to him, no, we'll go through this machine very carefully, and this is what this video is about. Now, if you look in here, hopefully you can see there's a sort of strange recess that's been chopped out and filled with a brown felt. You'll notice also here a section chopped out and then put back in again very carefully. All a bit odd really, viewers, isn't it? Well, you've got to remember that Mr. Ginn was a maker of internal horn machines, mainly to Mr. Seymour's design, not his own. Then suddenly Percy Wilson comes along with this exponential horn, and things are sort of, well, turned on their head, as this soundbox has, as this tone arm has been. Now, that's the point. This tone arm is a Seymour Wilson tone arm, and it's been turned upside down to bolt underneath the horn. Fair enough. Now, the reason that is there is very simple. Mr. Ginn and Company were somewhat naive and not terribly bright, I don't think, and I'll show you what they did. When you put that tone arm in here, or they put this tone arm in here, let's get it out. I've unscrewed the quink tube end. They put it in like that. I'll put you down a second. There we go. Just readjust the sound box. That's it. Now, that's what they got. Now you may think that's absolutely ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous, because when you turn over the sound box, as you see, it fits neatly into there, so you can actually get a blessed record on top of the turntable, which is very difficult otherwise. It fits neatly into that little alcove or niche. Now, the only problem is, when you're playing a record right the way through 12-inch, it would be banging against the side there, so they chopped out that section. That's fair enough and logical. Well, unfortunately, one day at the workshop when they were doing that, along comes Mr. Seymour perhaps, or some knowledgeable person, and says, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It wasn't the leading dealer, I hasten to add, viewers. He normally says that sort of thing, doesn't he? Especially when he's talking about me. Fantasist indeed. And so he said, well, all you've got to do is turn that the other way up. Pop the quink tube back in. Well, this is going to be tricky. I'll have to put you down again. Sorry about this, viewers. Talk amongst yourselves. It's actually quite fiddly when you've only got one pair of hands, and I'm not trusting Kenneth with it. He'll set fire to the thing or something bizarre will happen. So, I'm just screwing the quink tube back in, and there we go. What I'll do is put the Meltrope on. There we go. So, there you have it. And that's why EMG, which you may be able to see there, I'm not quite sure, there you go, is not impressed on there as it is on the portable. It's actually engraved very carefully, very strangely, and the reason it's engraved is, of course, it's the other way up. So there's no point in having embossed letters, which there aren't on this. So they had to have it engraved. Anyway, all my mucking about, might as well play a record. Now with the Meltrope, it's a different story to the others. So I'm going to try and get the horn on there in one go. There we go. Oh, I forgot to show you, viewers. We'll go round the horn. No, no, Mrs. No, that wasn't it. It was Ken Williams. There's the rheostat for the original, or the later electric motor. There's the plate for the number of the machine, which is 1620. Yes, 1620. There's the oiling diagram. There's the back with another oiling diagram. Why you'd need two, I'm not quite sure, in case one fell off, presumably. And you can see the back of the record cabinet there. And there's the original fittings for the Lumiere, and there's the quad spring motor. Right, let's play a record. That's what we're here for, isn't it? And I think we'll try Minuet by Valencian, my favourite one. Oh, by the way, when they turned the tone arm the other way up, they found, look, they had to chop a huge chunk out of the top of the doors there, making them very thin and almost knocking the hinges off, so that the needle could swing backwards and forwards. Here we go. Is that a bit slow, viewers? Let's have a look. That's better. That's enough of the classics, eh, viewers? Let's have Frank James Infirmary. Oh no, it was not called that, is it? Oh dear, I'm in trouble with the guru now, viewers. Well, when am I not, really? I think he thinks I'm a complete waste of space, and of course he'd be more or less right there, wouldn't he, viewers? Dear, nothing works, does it? Especially me. What does he do all day, as the leading dealer says about me? Well, I stand here doing stupid videos often. Let's find a needle. That'll do. Right. It's awfully difficult, as I say, to do these things with one hand. I'm not like the leading dealer. He's very good at doing things single-handedly, isn't he? Yes, his dodgy old ridiculous gramophone toys like dancing darkies or whatever the hell they were. What a stupid thing to do. Right, here we go. With the Meltrope, they'll hear it in the town half a mile away. Frank James Infirmary. Well, there you go, viewers, and you know, I can't keep doing videos out here annoying the neighbours and most of the locals. I do have a sort of feudal responsibility here. So, I've decided to do a gramophone concert and sort of expert committee tests. I'm going to hire a public hall, and all the leading collector will be there, hopefully, I've asked him, and various other of the important gramophone people, and a few other people I may invite. That'll be in the near future, viewers. We're going to do a video of the whole concert, but I should be able to record about 80 records in the 4 or 5 hours I'm going to record the hall for. So hopefully I may see some of you there. Thank you, viewers. Hope you enjoyed it. Up yours to everybody else, and goodbye.